This is another tutorial on FARMserver, and this one relates to the time of the year when we're ready to head to the field to harvest a crop, and we're wanting to take the variety locator with us to our combine monitor so we can track the variety or hybrid in the field. So we'll just go ahead and jump right in here and get started. You go to your fields page. If you were in the FARMserver homepage, I think everybody knows by now how to log in, see your main home screen. At the top of the page, you hit Fields, you hit Select All. Here's Field Actions on the right-hand side here, and you click Download Variety Locator Files. And then we select the monitor type. At this point, if you are in a case combine, you click Case Voyager 2. This also is for, I believe, the New Holland IntelliView monitor as well. You click Download Variety Locator Files, does a little bit of thinking, pulls up a drop-down box. Now understand I have very little data in this user account, so it popped up a drop-down window pretty quickly. Sometimes it can sit there and think for a little while, so you have to be a little patient. Once it does pull up, you can click Save into the downloads. At that point, it disappears to your downloads, and you go to your downloads. And this is on an Apple computer, so you would open with Archive Utility. On a computer like Windows, for example, I believe you would click Uncompress, or yes, I believe it's you click Uncompress, and it opens it up. And what happens is, same thing happens in both operating systems, but you pull it back up and it unzips it, and then you find a .cn1 folder, and you copy that .cn1, this one right here, this one here is another one. You copy this .cn1 folder by right-clicking and clicking copy and taking it to your flash drive. And then once you have it in your flash drive, you take that to your combine. So that's how you do that from beyond. Again, coming back here to the FARMserver software, you can go do Ag Leader case. The last one here is a John Deere GS3, GS2. So for like the guys that are running 2630s, here's the GS3. The thing about John Deere 2600s and 2630s that we need to remember is it takes an extra step to get it into the John Deere monitor. This is something that can require the special profile that came from that vehicle, unless you want to reset up your display every time you send variety locator files to it. This is something that I generally walk through with you together to help get it through there to that, and make sure that we do it right way, because sometimes we have to run it through another software, through some more profiles to get it there, and it's too in-depth to go into that right now and today. Another thing I'll say as an idea that was given to me by the FARMserver team is, if you're in the field and you just don't have the variety locator files, you can grab your iPad or and mount a cradle in your combine cab, or you can just throw your iPad in in the little pouch behind your seat. You can grab it, you pull up the FARMserver app on it, pull open the field that you're in. The little blue dot is you moving through the field. You pull up your planting map, and you can see exactly which variety you're in at all times during the field. And you can do screenshots and different things like that to create like a scouting app in FARMserver. So that is also an alternative idea than to go to all the work of getting it uploaded to your monitor. Because at the end of the day, once the data comes from the monitor in your combine, it's all going to come into FARMserver, and it's going to go back to the planting map, and it's going to find what variety you had underneath that harvest layer, and it's going to tie that hybrid and yield to that way. It is not predicated upon you recording it in the combine to be able to see the data later. So it's more for just ease of use going through the field. And that's what this tutorial I wanted to do today. is to just kind of flesh out some of those ideas and options for you when you're using FARMserver and you're getting ready to head to the field for harvest time. So with that, I think we'll just wrap up this tutorial. We thank you for listening.